I think we're on. Hello to anyone who may ever actually watch this VOD, or this stream. I'm lucky to be able to play 2 days in a row, as I stream in my quest to get 6,000 VR, which, as you can see, 5,983. We're close, but I thought I was going to end streaming yesterday by getting to 6,000, and I flip-flopped for like an hour. So we're jumping back in to attempt to get to 6,000 today. I've been going with this regular kind of cart setup for the last few games, but I think I'm going to change it up. I think I'm going to do the old teddy bike, if that's what it's even called. Is it called the teddy bike? Shows you how much I know about Mario Kart. Not the teddy bike, the teddy cart. Where is it? There it is. Teddy buggy. There we are, baby. And then the cloud one. This was meant to be like peak build, with also using Yoshi, but I don't want to use Yoshi. I want to use my Mii. I'm one of those dudes who use Miis. Hey, Canada dude is back. What's up, dude? It's been too long. If you heard me before, I'm back to attempt to get to 6,000 VR, which I thought I was going to do yesterday. Not much has been up, fair enough. It's only been probably bang on 24 hours. But yeah, here is my attempt to get to 6,000. I'm not going to like play for, even if it's like 20 minutes and I get to 6,000, I'm going to keep going. I was going to title it Quest for 6,500, but I thought 500 VR in one sitting is ambitious at this level of chasing VR. We've got another duplicate me situation going on. There was the two dreadlocked me's in yesterday, and now there's these two old dudes, which is kind of cool. Are we gonna... There we go. I was about to say, why is it not playing Alpine Thingo? Alpine Pass. Is this one of those tracks that's called something else in a different part of the world? Because I know that there's other tracks like that. I don't know. Can you confirm? Also, do I call you Canada dude? Do I have a name to call you? Viable Bunny Bud. Do I just call you Bud? What would you like to be called? Rock Mountain. I knew it was something different. I knew it was something different. Is it going to be weird me playing... I changed up my cart combo because I thought that Teddy Buggy was peak. Might not still be peak anymore. Clearly I'm not very good at using this cart. Maybe it's me, maybe it's the cart. For all intents and purposes, I will blame the cart. Call you anything you want? Alright. I'll call you Bud. Bud works. Maybe Bud works. Let me know if you don't want Bud. Hey Bud. It sounds like I'm like your stepdad. Like I'm about to tell you that your mum and I are more than just friends. That's so stupid. Why am I like this? Oh, can he make it? Oh, just for you, baby. That's where it's at. Look at that. That's what you want. That's some... Well, we don't like getting slammed by bats, but that glide was luxurious, if I do say so myself. This certainly feels a lot slower. Oh, look at that. That absolute insane mid-air banana drop. That's what we want. Oh, you dirty dog. Okay, so there was multiple red shells coming through the end. That's a bit rough. I know you're supposed to keep the coin and then trail afterwards, like when actually something's coming, so that you don't just get a coin in this slot, but like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, we are not here to play good Mario Kart. I had to go back through the stream yesterday and remember what I wanted to call a Mario Kart series if I did one, and it was Mediocre MarioKart. So it's a perfect description of what this is. Mediocre MarioKart is what we will call this. I won't change the stream title. For now, it's good. But I think if it becomes a regular thing, I finish work for the year in like late November at this rate. So in the event that I can stream more consistently. Oh, dude, I totally threw that out right. Oh, here we go. That's about right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, in the event that I can actually stream consistently over the summer, which, you know, November, December is summer in Australia, if you can bloody believe it. Oh, you dog! No. Hey, okay, seconds. We're happy with second. We'll take second. Oh, I've been mentioned. Okay, cool. I got mentioned in a work group chat, and I was like, oh shit, I've got things to do. If I duplicate me's, usually mean there's two people playing. Oh, cute. Okay, that's kind of cool. Viable. No, we'll do viable. We'll call you viable. Viable works. I like that. Anyway, what I was trying to say is... First race in, we got to 6,000. We're ending the stream, guys. 6,000 VR done. Viable, we're out. No. We'll play for a while. I've got like an hour or so to play. Even more, depending on when my partner comes home. So I've wrapped up work very early for the day. So we're in for this. Can he stay on 6,000? The goal is to get far enough past 6,000 where if I have a really, really bad day where I just lose a bunch, we don't dip back down to 5,900. That's the goal. 6,001. You know what? Maybe can I edit the stream info mid-stream? That's what I wonder. Oh, maybe I can. I'm going to see if I can edit it to 6,100 VR. The quest for 6,100 VR is the name of the stream now. Oh, good lord. Yes, if I can stream consistently over November, December in the summer period here in Australia, I'll start Mediocre MarioKart. And maybe once a week, twice a week. That'd be nice. Especially because I'll just be kind of home alone. Because my partner has a very fancy job in which she doesn't get to take time off over Christmas. She gets the public holidays, and that's about it. So I'll just be home alone doing piss all. Perfect time to stream. Perfect reason to stream. So I'm excited for that. And I also have a water bottle today where I don't have to get up and run off camera to go get something to drink because I'm just talking for an hour. He's learning. He's adapting. When did they put Diddy Kong in the game? I swear there was a whole thing about Diddy Kong not being in the game. I'm sure it was a booster course pass thing, but who knows? Well, I've accomplished the one goal I had today. All day I was like, I want to jump back on stream and I want to get to 6,000 VR, but here we are. Well, all it takes is one bad game and we're back down. So this may very well continue to be the struggle of maintaining 6,000 VR. Because I reckon I've been at 6,000 VR at some point. Oh, you know. I reckon I've been at 6,000 VR at some point in the past, but I reckon I lost it just due to probably a lot of intoxicated playing. I think I probably had a few nights where I was a bit on the sauce and just not playing my best, so I think I dipped back down. And if I fail now, I can confidently say that it has nothing to do with any inebriation. It has everything to do with the fact that I'm playing less. And taking into consideration what you said yesterday, Monsieur Viable, I think the game audio should be a little lower and my voice should be a little higher. Because listening back to the VOD, I think things were quite hot on the stream. Actually, I think going back and looking at OBS, I think it was the VOD itself that had my talking, my vocal mic quite low when it linked up to the VOD versus the game audio. Because I had to like hold my Mac up to my ear to hear me say Mediocre MarioKart. I'm trying to remember what I was going to call the thing. So, but we got there in the end. Mediocre MarioKart has good alliteration to it. No. Oh, you dirty dog. I was sure I was going to mushroom through that bomb, or at least get past it. That's rough. There we are. Straight back down to 5,999. That is so funny. Oh my god. What a joke I am. Oh, I've got another message. Oh, good, it's spam. No work messages for me. Last DLC wave, yeah, I thought. It's way better now. Fantastic. This is what we like to see. He's learning. He's learning, boys. He's learning. Oh, good lord. Oh, I was about to say, I wonder what the family ship... family ship? That doesn't make sense. I wonder what the family dynamic was for those two players that had the same me, but they've just disappeared, so that's a shame. There's always that one default. There's 3 defaults in here. I'm pretty close to a default, my me anyway. No, that's... The quest for 6,100 may remain for the next few streams if I continue to flip-flop in the way that I am, because this is just shocking. Straight back down to to 5,999 VR. What a joke. Oh well. I feel like I, for lack of a better phrase, blew my conversation load yesterday with an hour and 30 minutes or so. No, like an hour and 10 minutes or so of talking to no one about Mario Kart. And then yourself, Viable, and that other rando that dropped in for like 5 seconds came around to say, hey, glad you're back again. And hope that I can continue to somewhat entertain, and I won't hold it against you if you vamoose, because you've come 2 days in a row now, so that, for that I am eternally grateful, and will cherish always. That I will not. The real puzzling thing that I have at the back of my mind is so bad. Is whether or not to take any of this footage and like edit it up, because obviously that's how you get people to find your stream and to find your content, is going back after the fact and taking the VOD footage and you know, making something out of it, getting some good content out of it. Don't I know it? I love making me a bit of content, but I tell you what I don't love is going back through an hour and 40 minutes worth of rambling and trying to find something good in it. I don't necessarily think that this content, the Mario Kart content, is really good for, you know, going back and clipping stuff, because there isn't anything hectic going on, I don't necessarily think, but, you know, if there is anything hectic, I'm sure it'll stick out to me. And I'll try and go back and clip that shit. But I think I will end up putting, you know, the entire unedited VODs on YouTube, just because you never know what could happen. Oh god, that was trash. I think in other games like Pokemon Unite, there's more of a likelihood of interesting shit happening, specifically with my rage issues that come with that game. Come on. You're not going to be able to get... Yeah, surely. 8 dicks and a half. Okay, I feel like I really got to concentrate now, but I'm still going to talk, even though it's probably going to ruin my kid. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. We're feeling good about this, Rival. We're feeling really good about this. Not feeling so good about that. Oh, shit. Yeah, baby. Room isn't that big, so not heaps of VR points. But hey, we're back. We are so back. Come on, tell me how many VR points. How far up past 6,000 are we? And how little does it matter? That's not bad. If I get my shit together and stay in these... If this room stays the way it is, I don't think 8th place... I was trying to catch the VOD delay and see how many points 8th place lost. Because if I continue to lose in small rooms like this, surely the VR isn't going to go down by that much. And there's a likelihood that I'll stay around about 6,000. Or I can just keep playing well. That's probably also a likely thing that I should do. Ew, oh my god, can we not play Switch Rainbow Road, please? Easily the worst, not a unique thought, this one, but easily the worst Rainbow Road. Christ, who would ever pick it? Shithouse Rainbow Road, I'd much rather... That's Super NES? Rainbow Road, that other one? In the top, bottom left, I should say. Give us a random. I wonder if the random would be another Rainbow Road. That'd be fun. Coconut Mall. Another track completely ruined by the booster course pass, I might add. Pretty shit. It's got that, like, the cartoony vibes are not... I just can't hack it. I just don't like it. And also, the elevators. They've completely, escalators, I should say. Escalators? Yeah. Elevators are the box that goes up, yeah. Yeah, they've ruined these escalators. They've absolutely cocked it so bad. In Wii, you, like, really had to make sure that you were getting on the right one, and this one is just like, the green one's the good one. Like, yeah, obviously, but it's meant to be a challenge, right? Like, that shit sucks. I hate that. It's almost as if Nintendo knew that, like, there were going to be a bunch of, like, small children playing Tour, and so they had to make it as easy as possible, which sucks. Like, I get Nintendo's all about, like, family vibes and whatever, and so they make things kind of easy, but, like, Mario Kart Wii still has a pretty heavy, you know, skill level to it. So I don't understand why they had to, like, spoon feed like this. Like, this sucks. It's just not even worth it. Like, in Wii, you had to, like, it wasn't until you were there that you really knew which one to take, which path to take. But in this, it's just like, yeah, green means go. And it's like, what a pain in the ass. I wonder if they'll, I think they remade Coconut Mall in Mario Kart 7. And now that it's here in 8, I know that it's, like, hyper popular and whatnot, which, you know, I think it's a great track, but people obsessing over specific Wii tracks really gives me an ick, and I spoke about this yesterday. I'm not sure if you were here for this Bible, but, yeah, it gives me the shits when they're like, oh my god, like, I was talking about Moonview Highway specifically yesterday. I was like, it's just such an overrated track. Overrated remake, overrated track in Wii. I think Wii Coconut Mall's a really good track. It's overloved, I think, especially this version of it. So I hope that when they do Mario Kart 9 or Mario Kart DX or whatever the fuck they want to call it, if they do make Coconut Mall again, sick! If they make Coconut Mall again, they need to do something so much better with it. They need to restore some of the difficulty to it, for the love of God. What have you said? Yeah, no, it's us. You're right. It's I'm not a fan either. You know what would be really cool for them to do in the new Mario Kart is, and it's a lot of work, but obviously, like, any new game is a lot of work, and they've had 10 years to work on it. So it would be kind of cool to have, in the same way that Tour, I've never played Tour, but I know that Tour has different kind of versions of the tracks, like alternate routes, and that's the whole reason the city tracks are so weird, because they cram, like, city track 1 to, like, London Loop 1, 2, 3 into one track to make 3 laps or whatever. It would be cool to have tracks with almost different difficulty levels. Like, for example, like the easy Coconut Mall could be that version. A medium difficulty Coconut Mall could be more like the Wii version, and then like a hyper difficulty Coconut Mall could be like default 200cc with some like real fucked shit in there to make it even more difficult. That could be interesting. I think that's something that has never really been explored in Mario Kart, to my knowledge at least, is different difficulties on... Thank you. I think it's a neat idea too. It's just something they've never really done. And I'm sure you'll echo this sentiment. Mission mode, bring that shit back. I don't know if you ever played Mario Kart DS, but like mission mode, that shit slapped. That was so fun, and I cannot believe that that is something that has been lost to Mario Kart DS. It just seems like such a no-brainer, especially nowadays where they can continue to add missions if they really wanted to. Like, obviously, mission mode wouldn't have the same kind of replayability, because, like, obviously, like any other game, once you play through it once, it's done. But, you know, they have the potential to continue to update mission mode with new missions, you know what I mean? Maybe, like, once every 6 months, like, they have, you know, release base game with know, 12 missions or whatever, or 12 mission modes, and then every 6 months they add like 2 new missions or something. Like that could be cool. That could be an interesting concept or a new take on the mission mode, or they just release it all together and just have the mission mode exist on there. Because I'm sure that people would froth that, and I know that people have been asking for mission mode for years. Oh, there's another Australian in this game. That's the dude that's playing right now is another Australianus. We like this. But no, mission mode was fat. You didn't play Mario Kart DS, dude. Mission mode, you missing out. That shit was fun. It was such a good way to pass the time. Especially on a game where like the tracks were good, but like I don't know, Mario Kart DS certainly felt like one of those Mario Karts where it was kind of at its best when you're playing with people, especially when they had the capability to play with people who didn't have Mario Kart DS. I remember so vividly, I think I didn't have Mario Kart DS, but a friend did. I eventually got it. For a long time, I didn't have Mario Kart DS. And so we used to play multiplayer, and you'd play like offline local multiplayer, and you could play with someone who didn't have a DS. You just like, I can't even remember how it worked, but the default player was Shy Guy for the person who didn't have Mario Kart DS, which was so cool. And yeah, you could just play tracks. I think the person with the game could, you know, they were the one who chose the track and whatnot. But bitch, you thought. Nice. Now Mario Kart DS was great. That was a banger, and we're making some headway. We like this. And yeah, being able to play offline with people who didn't own the game was really, really cool. Obviously, that's not a thing that needs to happen anymore because everywhere you go in the world, there is Wi-Fi. There's a chicken here! God, I love when people get creative with me's. Like, I don't know what old mate with the grey hair or old mate with the dark long hair is doing. Like, I don't know what they're trying to create. But the chicken's a vibe. That's some fun shit. I like that a lot. Yeah, I'm dancing with the chicken. Yeah. Yeah, Mii's. I hope they never get rid of the Mii's. I really do. Like, it's Is that meant to be Pikachu? I love that. Is there a dog back there behind him with the crown? What's back there? Who's back there? Let's see. Oh no, it's just a person with antenna and big glasses. But there's a Pikachu as well. I love that. Now, Mii's rock. I hope they never get rid of Mii's. Those, it's become so synonymous with the Nintendo brand that I don't think they could get rid of it even if they wanted to. But if they did, like, what would you even replace it with, you know? Yeah, people using a default Mii. I feel like the people using a default Mii are usually just like I feel like there is a culture of just people who go on here and mine VR and aren't really playing the game properly or are using some codes or whatever. I feel like sometimes I get put in a room with, you know, some like random Japanese players that are using default Mii's that are at like 11,000 VR or something disgusting like that. And they just like absolutely mop the floor with everyone, and you're like, how is this possible? And you're like, this has to be a bot, but like for what? What's the game? Like, it's not like you're getting money from, you know, playing random online VR games. Like, so I don't understand why that's a thing. Maybe I'm just being ignorant and there is a reason to it. But, you know, if not, then it's a peeve. Oh, wow, I love playing Mario Kart. This is such a vibe. And I'm very quickly developing quite a fondness for streaming. This is so cool. If yesterday I felt like I was a crazy person, today I feel slightly less crazy. And I like that. I was up all night last night. I could barely sleep because I'm like, I want to get up and stream. I was going to stream this morning, but I was like, no, I'll become very obsessed with it and burn myself out. if I try to stream too much. So I think maybe twice, 3 times a week is what I'm going to call it. Or maybe I should go every day if I can. You know what? I'm just going to do it as much as I possibly can. That's what I'm doing. Oh, they had a bloody sound block? What is it? Super. Super. That's what they call me. Oh, boy. Why is my red shell just completely just daisy gone? Come on. We're feeling good. We're feeling good about this. Come on. Gravy. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. There was always going to be something. Son of a bitch. Oh. Can we take second place? Look at my second place. No! Shit! Fuck! Ah! Ah! Okay. The wheels really fell off there. But we're 70 points clear of 6,000 VR, so I'm feeling good about that. Yeah, I don't want to burn myself out. That's, I don't know. I guess the beauty of it is, like, I might burn myself out from playing Mario Kart, but there's a whole other wealth of games that, you know, I could play. Oh my god, Donald Trump's in here. And Joe Biden. Oh my god. What a bizarre room. We've got Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and a chicken, and Pikachu. What an eclectic room we have here. Oh my god. That's so funny. I'm gonna have to change this from the damaging quest for 6,100 to like 6,000. Maybe 6,500 is the user is called Sleepy Joe. Oh, that's the best. That's so funny. I love that so much. Speaking of, things really be heating up over over your part of the world there, Mr. Viable. I know not your country, but fairly close to it. Kind of crazy. There was a lot of talk today on the radio show on which I work regarding the US election and how it's all a bit all decay down over there at the moment. So yeah, my thoughts with all the US folk and to yourself, Rival, for being so close to what could very quickly turn into a real shit show. I won't get into any specific political views or anything because literally who gives a fuck? We're playing Mario Kart here. But still, it's doesn't matter really which way it goes. It could all kind of turn to shit because everyone over there seems pretty passionate about whoever they are voting for, regardless of what side. So, you know, if the other person wins, it's uproar on both sides. So it's a scary realization and a scary place to be, I think. So, but hey, as long as we've got Sleepy Joe in the chat, I mean Sleepy Joe in the room, we're happy. That's so funny. I love that. The creativity of people astounds me sometimes. I wish I could. You have to wonder whether or not they went, I'm gonna make a Sleepy Joe me, or whether or not they saw it online and they're like, yeah, today's the day I play a Sleepy Joe. Oh, good lord. I also went back through the screen, the VOD, I should say, to see whether or not, hey, thank you for pushing me into the ladder box there, player. I went back through to see if there were like any animations that came up when anyone followed or whatever, and I realized that you need like a third-party extension on OBS to add that shit, which kind of sucks, but you know, oh well. I might add that eventually, because I did have animations ready to rock and roll, but they obviously didn't come up because OBS doesn't enable that stuff. But I'll explore. I think the thing that, yeah, sick. Oh, we're getting close to 6,001. I'm gonna you know, I'm gonna do it. It's very presumptuous of me, but I'm going to change it to 6,500 VR. This is the quest now. Viable, you're here. You're here for history in the making. Shit. And we got plenty of time too. We got plenty of time until I need to start doing other stuff. So, we're happy with this. What a shame. Yeah, you tell me, dude. So unfair. insane, bro. Oh, jeez. The Joe Biden one's so fucking funny. Oh my god. I love the internet. This is such... The fact that I'm able to be here playing Mario Kart with people all over the world, creating a video that's going out all over the world where anyone from anywhere could watch is just the best. Yeah, I reckon I will play other games. It's just what is the thing. So I think I want to start out with what I know, in the way of, you know, just play Mario Kart. And probably, I think the reason I started with Mario Kart is it's just something I'm the most comfortable playing and speaking. And so to be able to do that and just practice the whole streaming thing in general. And then I think, yeah, Unite I'll play. But then I think really, whatever. If you have suggestions of things I should play, by all means let me know. I know I have a Steam account, so I could just download random indie games on Steam and just pull a full Markiplier and just play whatever. But yeah, I would absolutely like to play the games in the future. I think, oh shit, just had Boo's ass in my face. Does Boo have an ass? I suppose he does. But yeah, I've got a PS3. I think this is something I said yesterday before the stream was inhabited by the likes of yourself. But I do have a PS3 which is able to be connected to this stream setup I do have. And I've also got a PS2 which will require like an AVI to HDMI adapter, but then after that I'll probably be able to play some PS2 games as well. I know there's plenty of like very nostalgic games from my childhood that I'd like to stream, so I dare say, you know, it'll be a combination of, you know, maybe that could be the stream schedule, is, you know, one day a week I play this Mario Kart and chat, and then another day out of the week I chip away at a vintage game that I've either never played before or, you know, I've played before and I want to revisit. Like I remember a few years ago, I hooked up my PS2. Wow, I dodged that blue shell like a boss. How 2011 called, they want their topical phrase back. Yeah, dude. What was I saying? Yeah, a couple of years ago, I played through the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game, which was a real deep cut from my childhood on PS2. I reckon I played it. I reckon I got through like 2/3 of the game in the first like day that I played it, and then I just kind of put the controller down and pick it up again. But I think that could be something I do, is, yeah, maybe one day a week I'll just chip away at a game that I haven't played in a while or have never played before, on a different console. But yeah, I'd love to play different games. It's just what games to play, yeah. You know, maybe one time it's a game for me, and one time it's a game that is requested by yourself or others. Oh, this is so stressful. This is one of those Wii remakes that they've, I think, done quite well. Maybe that's a testament to just how good this track is, but also I think they've recreated it quite well. It does have a very cartoony style, like other tour tracks and Boosted Force tracks have, but I think they've done a pretty good job. Can I snipe? No, I can't. Should have held on to that shell because someone's going to eat my dinner. Got him, baby. You never had a PlayStation. Yeah, that's fair. I never... See, I'm the same, but I never had an Xbox. I don't know if you ever had an Xbox. I was never an Xbox kid. I was always Nintendo and PlayStation. Mainly because my dad played a lot of PlayStation. And so I had a PS2 as a gift for one Christmas. And then I had and then I got a Wii. And then, like I said before, I had a DS. Well, I had a fair few game systems as a child. I never even thought about that. Did you have a Nintendo? Presumably you had a Nintendo then, or maybe you had nothing. Maybe you weren't a gamer growing up. I struggle to call myself a gamer growing up, but oh, there we go. Yeah, you did have a Nintendo. Yeah, it's kind of the. If you didn't have either or the other, it was most families I think had a Nintendo, at least a Wii. Like everyone had a Wii. Everyone had a fucking Wii. So it's unsurprising. Tommy had a Wii at least. Just be like, everyone had a Wii. You might not have had a Wii. As I stare into the camera, into the void, expecting an answer from the other side of the world. There we go. You did. Fantastic. Everyone had a Wii. Oh, jeez. But no, to sum up the very long-winded question, I will play other games. Are there any games that you think I should play? Either on Switch or on, like, just computer games like Steam games or whatever. Anything that comes to mind. I did have this thought today. I don't know if anyone would actually watch. Do I have Mario Maker 2? No, I've never actually played Mario Maker. I've wanted to for quite a while. So actually, you know what? This might be the push I need to play Mario Maker, because that could be really cool. Whether or not it's building the tracks themselves or just like going through and playing those like impossible builds and stuff. Either or could be quite fun, rage-inducing, I'm sure. Jesus Christ! Oh man, that's good. Yeah, what do you think I should play? Other than Mario Maker 2, because I feel like Mario Maker 2 is still like, even though it's been out for, I'm sure, a long time, it's probably still expensive. Then again, Black Friday is coming up. I could probably score a deal on the Nintendo shop, perhaps. Because that's the thing, you know, is like, it's all really good to be like, what game should I play? But most times, games are going to cost more money. And money's tight. Just playing the games I got. I play Smash. I'm not very good at Smash, but at least I have it. I've got Flight Simulator. No, that was good. I've got Flight Simulator. I play Flight Simulator badly. That's such a calming game that just does nothing. Like, just like random things that mean nothing. It's going on. Could be just like a little. I've noticed a lot of YouTube channels are making content now that is specifically designed for people to sleep to, which I think is super cute and right up my alley, because I'm, I guess, much like most people in my generation who can't fall asleep without some kind of stimulation on the background. And so having channels creating, you know, just random video essay content about random topics for people to fall asleep to is just such a vibe. And so maybe I'll create streams for people to fall asleep to. Although if you're falling asleep to this voice, I don't know what kind of sleep you're going to be getting. Probably severe nightmares. Oh god, if I'm getting a bullet bill, I'm probably not doing well. How did I get a bullet bill in what? Like 7th out of like 10 people in the room? That's kind of wild. I'll take that every day of the week. That I won't take every day of the week. Man, this fucking game. I went over to look at the chat and I almost ate shit. Alright, what's this boo? What that boo do? Hell, I'll take that. Shit, works for me. What are your favorite games? Mario Maker 2. Alright, shit. I guess I gotta get it. I'll have to look up on I wonder if they still sell it in the stores. I mean, if not, then they'll probably sell it on the Nintendo eShop. I'll tell you one thing I will definitely buy and very likely stream as I play through, because I haven't played these games in yonks, is and I know people shit all over this, but the Super Mario All-Stars pack, which I know, again, lots of people have shat on in the past for being just crappy ports of the games, but like, that's all I need. Specifically because I'm very likely not going to get a Wii ever again, just because they're bloody hen's teeth nowadays. Hen's teeth, while the chicken's looking straight at me. They're bloody hen's teeth at the moment, Wii's, just because of the nostalgia of it all. and so I'll never be able to play Galaxy organically. I've only played like half of Super Mario Sunshine, and I've never touched Super Mario 64, as blasphemous as that sounds. So I think I'm gonna have to, yeah, buy the All Stars collection and play through that. I think that would be decent content. Is, yeah, just like a full playthrough. You do like All Stars? It is. It's 3 fantastic Mario games. I don't understand why people shit on it so much. I'm not quite aware of the problems. I guess maybe it's just game snobs being like, oh, they're just ports, like they didn't improve anything, even though it's on the Switch, like they could have, you know, built it again from the ground up or whatever. Like, who fucking cares? Like, I don't want to play these games, you know, because I want to see them in, you know, dazzling HD graphics. I just want to play the games because they're, you know, iconic Mario games. Like, I literally remember the day I got Super Mario Galaxy. I was in a toy store with my grandmother, and I said to my grandmother, I was like, can I please have this game? And she, you know, being a little Italian grandmother, was like, duh, I'll do whatever you want, kid. And bought me this game, and I reckon the only reason I hadn't ever heard of the game before. I knew of Mario, but like I didn't necessarily be like, oh, I'm gonna get this game for this Mario game. I just like got it because it looked cool, and I kind of recognized Mario, the title, and you know, had the same experience that literally everyone had with their game, which was, it's fucking awesome. It's an amazing game. It's fantastic. So, yeah, so for people to be like, oh, it's just a, you know, they just ported the games onto Switch. Yeah, I have no expectation other than just playing a port of those games, because it means I don't have to go out and buy a Wii and buy a copy of Galaxy. It means I don't have to go out and buy a GameCube and go buy a copy of Sunshine, you know? Like, maybe there are more things that are wrong with it, but as long as they play relatively the same, I think. I watched a video by Scott the Was, who is, if you don't know, a very heritage YouTuber, gaming YouTuber, who is very funny. But he did a review, and I think from all accounts, from what I remember of his review of that game, it was a fuck me, dude. Pretty good. People getting uppity about it not having Galaxy 2 in there. Yeah, Scott the Was rocks. But if people are getting uppity about Galaxy 2 not being in there, like, that's a lot to fit on one cartridge at the end of the day. And also, maybe they'll do an All-Stars 2 with, or a 3D All-Stars 2 with other shit on there. Like, I've never played Odyssey either, which, again, may sound blasphemous, but this is something that I'll probably need to overcome if I'm attempting to play new games or play through games on stream, because I think one of the things that has stopped me from playing new games and playing through games, especially games like Odyssey, is me playing through and not being able to complete them. And me being scared that I'm too stupid to complete these games, and so I don't want to start them. Which sounds so dumb, but like, I'm scared I'm gonna start Odyssey and just not be able to finish it, or just not be able to progress or enjoy the game because it's just too hard, which I'm sure is not the case, because I'm not that bad a player of video games. At least I don't think. But I'm too scared to try. Too scared to spend the money on a game that I might not be able to complete. But I'm sure it's fine. These are still games... Like, I like how I stop every time. These are still games, at the end of the day, that are probably made for children for the most part. So if a grown man can't finish these games, then there is something seriously wrong with me. Which, then again, has been the issue for my whole life at this point. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. Oh, they're blowing up mushrooms. Oh, I think, yeah, that's right. Those little walking dudes, you've got to hit them with like a shell or something. And they, come on, dude. You hit them with a shell or something, they drop the item. That's kind of cool. Oh, you dirty dog. There's the they got the great shell. So. Oh, you did. Slam you. Just, yeah, just dry bones. But yeah, I'm a little, me trying to look over at the chat. Those fireballs. Oof, dodge that green shell. Oh man, I need some points. Keep your composure, Zach boy. You're doing well. That was okay. That was props to whoever threw that banana, because that was a phenomenal shot. Absolute props. Credit where credit's due. I really want to get up in that pack. I'm just gonna get up in that pack to. Oh, shiver me timbers. Come on. Oh, son of a bitch. As 6,500 VR looks less and less likely. 5 to 95 sort of motto for Nintendo games. Yeah, that checks. That's such a... That feels like such a Japanese thing to say. By which I mean... I feel like there's only... Japanese people can live to 95 and still have the cognitive ability to actually enjoy video games. As dumb as that sounds, but like, where else is life expectancy and ability to play through Nintendo games? Where else in the world does that overlap? Because I tell you right now, I am not expecting to live to 95. I don't know if I'll make it to 35 at this rate. Life is not a given. It is a... What am I even trying to say? That is such a stupid thing to say. I'm looking at this hedge in the middle of the map right here as I quickly detour from my ridiculous attempt at being philosophical. That hedge that we just passed right there is a hedge of Mario. And in the DS version, I've always wondered what the actual fuck that hedge is, because I'm so certain it's not Mario. It's just like a random blob-looking ass, and obviously DS graphics are shit ass. By today's standards, but like, I'm so sure that it was not Mario in that hedge, because it looked god awful, and if it is, then I can only laugh. But at least it's Mario. Oh man. Come on. There's points. Me not knowing that points were like Deluxe, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll just like, points suck, bloody blah, and just like, not refusing to get it, but just like not going out of my way to get them, and then realizing way after the fact, like, oh, this is why I'm driving so slow. This is why I keep losing games, is because I have no coins. Oh, that was rough. Come on, man, I'm getting absolutely slaughtered in this room right now. This is bad. This is real bad. Oh. Case in point. Bullet. Which I better use before someone goes to me. Auto mod. What the heck? I'll have to look at what the auto mod said. I didn't even know there was an auto mod. Did I say something bad? Or did you say something bad, Viable? Or did a bot say something bad? Who's to know? I can't see anything. Okay, I'm feeling comfy about this. Hey, son of a bitch, come on. I can't fall this badly. Okay, fourth, I'm happy with fourth. Okay, what happened? Held a message for Yeah, allow. I love how you got flagged for the term shit ass. Oh fuck. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god. It's just a shit ass Mario. I don't even know what that was in reference to, but I love that. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to stop things like shit ass being flagged, because there's a lot worse that is being said by me, at the very least, on this stream. Shit ass. It just goes to show what kind of an immature person I am, that shit ass has made me cackle like a schoolgirl. Oh god, what are we doing? Oh, speaking of not knowing that coins are important, these fucking things. Not realizing that those were the coins in this map, and going, oh yeah, I'll zoom across those. Oh, they're not giving me a speed boost? Oh, I won't go on them. And then realizing, oh, never mind, they're like the crux of this entire map. I'll save this for... Oop, sorry, Sleepy Joe. I have Sleepy Joe's in the holes. Pokemon go to the holes. Oh, wait. I was about to say something that might have jinxed my promise. That's some pro shit right there. That was a real, I felt like a real pro move. Clip that. Is that what Twitch streamers say? I wonder when it's appropriate for me to call myself a Twitch streamer. I know technically I am streaming on Twitch, but like, is it? Maybe it's audience based. Maybe once there's more than just one lovely Canadian in this stream, I'll be able to call myself a Twitch streamer. But if you are the only person viable that stays, which I'm sure will be the case, because I think, like so many other people, I may have just thought, you know what, I'm just going to jump on Twitch and all of a sudden I'm going to be famous, which I absolutely don't think. I know that it's nigh impossible to become a successful Twitch streamer, which is not the goal at all. I think the dopamine hit for me is being able to quote-unquote perform without needing to do any of the hoop jumping that comes with other forms of content creation, in the way that like so much other stuff when it comes to making videos or god, making TikToks or anything like that, it's all so much like legwork and editing and stuff like that, which, you know, I've done in the past and I've done for many years, and, you know, content creation is part of my, you know, my actual day job. Are you joking me? Dude, I was first that whole fucking race, and then right at the end ate shit. Man, that sucks. Oh, you did clip that. Oh, is that a thing you can do? Oh, it is kind of a meme? Okay, cool. Oh, no shit. Okay, so you can do that. Cool. I love that. The more you know. Thank you for being here as I learn Twitch streaming. That's why I can't call myself a Twitch streamer, because I don't even know shit like that. I should do my research. Will I? Probably not. Which lends very neatly back into the point I was trying to make, which is Twitch streaming is the dopamine hit of content creation that I need, because I don't have to take something and edit it. All I've got to do, I've already done the legwork of figuring out how to make the stream work, and now it's like radio. It's like live, except there's no pre-planning other than figuring out what game you have to play. I'll tell you what, one thing I do want to start streaming as well is not necessarily gaming. I've never thought about being a specifically gaming-oriented Twitch streamer, because I know that 9 times out of 10 you got to kind of throw everything at the wall. This fucking track again. What I will say is I'd love to do those streams of, like, you know, when dudes like throw a ping pong ball and try to get into a cup across the room for like 3 hours. I'd love to do that. Bruh. Oh! Okay. Yeah, I'd love to do that. Dude, I'd love to do that shit. That would be fun to do because I do that shit for fun in my own time. It's just like sit across a room and throw like ping pong balls into like shot glasses until I get it. And that's just me passing the time. But you know what? Film it and it's content. Simple as that. I guess that's where like IRL streamers kind of thrive in a way where like, yeah, just living their life is the content. But then I suppose a lot of them lend themselves to doing some pretty insane things for good content. Well, it's because I badmouthed the track, isn't it? It's because when we started the track, I said this track again, and now I'm being punished for it. I think it's Bowser's. I can't even really use that gold mushroom here. Is this even doing it? I feel like gold mushrooms in, you know, agree with me or not, Lyle. Let me know what you think. I feel like gold mushrooms don't have the same kind of punch as they did in a game like Mario Kart Wii. Like when you had a golden mushroom in Wii, like you fucking knew it, right? Like you were zooming. Whereas in Deluxe, it just doesn't feel the same. Whoop. I'm just gonna chain stars here as I make a reluctant 12th place finish. Oh, I didn't even get to finish the race. All right, we're still in a decent place. Kind of agree you see it. I hope that was in relation to the mushroom thing. If it wasn't, then I apologize. I've made like so many bizarre thought chains. Oh my god, my brain is breaking. Okay, yeah, cool. My brain is currently breaking. Wow, I've been on stream for an hour already. Shit, time flies when you're having fun and when you're talking to the ether. All right, no one needs me for work. We're good. Shall we make a specific push for like 6,200 VR and then call it? That feels about right. I do have to jump off in maybe a half hour to tend to some work stuff, lest I be fired. So if we can get to 6,200 in the next half hour, I'll be happy. And even if we don't, we've accomplished the initial goal for the stream and then the secondary goal for the stream. We won't get to 6,500 today. I think for now, hour and a half bursts is probably the maximum. At least for Mario Kart, that's for them still. Because there isn't much to commentate whilst playing Mario Kart, except saying, fuck's sake, that's annoying as shit. But playing games like Unite, or like a horror game, or, you know, playing literally any other game with a story that isn't just kind of online shit, will presumably have something to talk about. Oh, there's a giant cart there. That's fucking cool. I didn't even realize that. God, the base game really is the fucking goat, really, isn't it? Like the amount of detail that they put into these courses in the base game, like it's so cool. There is a full ass cart in the bedroom of this supposed child, the owner of the Ribbon Road. That's so fucking cool. Details like that are just why Nintendo really do be happy. Oh, but the cart that I'm driving is there. That's oh, that's so cool. I've never taken the time to actually look around at some of the crap that's going on in these tracks. Come on. Let me hit sudden. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. I reckon that's one thing I've noticed. Maybe I'm just, maybe it's just in my head, but I've certainly noticed that with the Teddy Buggy, I'm being bumped very easily. So, like, I might not have been being bumped so easily in the standard cart that I was playing in. Maybe that's a weight class thing and nothing to do with the cart thing, but I have a feeling that I'm being bumped a lot more. Oh man, this is rubbish. I'm playing. Very bad. Come on, give me something good. I'll take bullet. That's what we can say. I knew what I meant. 7th place. Am I losing VR on that? +3. Okay, I'll take 3. Oh. Yeah, what time is it in Canada? I think I looked many hours after the fact last night, and it's what is it, like midnight, 1 o'clock over your side of the world? Or maybe that's wrong. Or maybe that's right. Who knows? I'm gonna have to go through on time trial and really like take a look. Depends on the province. Oh yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. Well, there'd only be like a half hour, an hour discrepancy in time, right? What's the largest time gap that you guys experience in Canada? Because I know in Australia we've got from the east coast to the west I think the west is like 3 hours behind the east. I don't know if there's a similar thing. Presumably, okay, fair enough. What time is it where you're at? Is it like? I'm gonna say 1:37 on the knocker. I'm really excited to see if I'm right. Way later. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know. I've got literally nothing to work off of. I've got like the random Google search I did yesterday to work off of. So I have no clue. But maybe I'll start streaming in the mornings here, so it's at a more reasonable time. Do you reckon that if I was streaming at a more like evening time, that I'd get more people on? Because, you know, maybe that's why maybe I'll only attract the night owls if I continue to play in the late afternoon eve of Australian time. If I'm playing in the morning, that's more like an arvo evening for you guys. May attract more people. I think I went on to try and see if there were streamers that I could follow, and there was like no one live because I guess it was like, yeah, mid-morning or some shit. That might be it. Might be the wrong thing. God, I need some coins, dude. Oh, right. Oh, you're so good. Come here, little shit. There we go. Eat all of it. Sorry, I love this. Oh. Healthy coin injection. Thank you very much. Said something, but I can't look yet. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh, look when I'm in the oh, there's a ghost there. Hello. Look when I'm in the beast. What is that? Get all the Americans in. Totally. I mean, maybe not now, because I feel like all the Americans are glued to the television as they decide the fate of their nation. Ah! Oh my god. Oh! This is rough. Holy crap! Oh my god. There's a hammock with a star that like jumped under me, and I was just like shitting bricks. Oh, that was... This is bonkers. This is some real, like... Oh, hell yeah, I'll take that. In for a pound. Ooh, second place. I didn't even realize. Okay. Okay. Keep it together, boy. Keep it together. Okay, I don't mind that. Just breathe. All will be fine. Just breathe. Second place. I'm happy with second place. If only the Americans were here. Commonwealth got to stick together. Screw the Americans. Canadians all the way. I'd very much like to come to Canada one day. It'd be very cool. I'll have to combine the States and Canada, I think. But I'd want to take the time to see some really cool shit in Canada. It just seems like such a chill place. I feel like Canada is to America that New Zealand is to Australia, which undersells Australia by a long way. But I feel like Canada just has its shit together in all the best ways. Like, it has the things that people would probably like the most about America, but it has all of none of the bad shit, if that makes sense. I kind of, on purpose, made it not make sense, but I hope you know what I mean. But I'd love to come to Canada. Is this you inviting me? Oh, jeez. Nah, fair enough. Fair enough, you don't have to agree. Actually, what part don't you agree with? Because there was a lot of random thought thrown around there. Do you disagree that Canada, yeah, please elaborate. I apologize if I struck a nerve or spoke out of turn, but please elaborate. I'd like to hear where I can be enlightened by my ignorance. I'm scared I've made you angry. Your silence is deafening. I wonder if there's a way to enable like a text-to-speech readback, so I don't have to like keep looking over. I suppose in any other game other than Mario Kart, I could just look over and read in real time, but you know, I have to be paying attention. Maybe not online, but yeah, it's an online game. Any game that's offline, I'd be able to just look and go, oh yeah, that's how I offended you. I'm sorry, man. I do feel like Canada is way cooler than America. It sounds like I'm double backing now, which maybe I am. No. I have always thought that Canada has a bit more chill than America, but I might be very wrong. I might have no chill. Ooh, I heard the stream crack out a bit there. I'm worried that it might shift. Oh, someone took that red L. This is stressing me out. There's so much going on. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on? Oh, jeez. You go well for like 3 seconds in this race, and then like straight away you eat shit and you're like down to the end of the map. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm absolutely sure Canada has its faults. I mean, every country has its faults. You know, people even, you know, people say that Australia has kind of got it together. Even most Australians would say that Australia has it together, but we definitely have our faults. Every country has its faults. I think, from an ignorant foreigner's perspective, I think y'all probably have slightly less faults than America has outwardly. Not to discount the faults that you guys have, but like, what's you know, I'm sure you guys don't have, you know, gun-toting lunatics all around the place. At least I hope not. For your sake, I really hope not. because that's what I feel like is most synonymous with America these days, is gun-toting weirdos. Yeah, Australian politics is weird. It may work very similarly to Canadian politics, to be honest. Considering we're all Commonwealth countries. Yeah, Australian politics. I'm not a political person. I don't necessarily engage with any politics. Yeah, I think most people, all they hear about Americans is the bad stuff, which, again, sells the country very short, unfortunately. Which is disappointing. Yeah, well, exactly. We only receive the bad stuff because that's the news-making stuff. That's the stuff that makes it to international news outlets, and for how seemingly fucky the news outlets in America seem to be, which is a common thing that is said and maybe misunderstood by foreigners like yourself and myself. We only hear what not only American news outlets, but international news outlets, our local news outlets, tell us about the different places in the world, Unless you go out and seek that knowledge for yourself, which most people, including myself, don't do, which is why I try to stay as far out of political discussion and political thought as I possibly can, because I am so disinterested with the ins and outs of it, that I don't want to, spout misinformation, and I'm ignorant to the topic. Not that I would, not that I want to stay ignorant to things. I'd love to, if someone is willing to tell me that, oh no, that's a bit wrong, like you just did before. You don't particularly agree with something I say, like I'm all for open discussion and learning. I love to learn. But I won't go out of my way to seek knowledge on the basis of, well, now I can start to say things and comment on things. Like, I just don't want it. I've got bigger fish to fry than commenting on the politics of a different country, or hell, even my own. Like, it's just not drifting. Oh my, yeah, that's why I probably should have drifted there. Okay, never mind. Damn it, Sleepy Joe! He's mocking me as I talk about the politics of his country. Son of bitch! Okay. Please, someone get eaten by the red shark. This is a very heavy topic to be discussing over Mario Kart. What is going on? Oh, this is so silly. What is anything? What is anything that is going on right now? I'm playing Mario Kart and discussing international politics with someone on the other side of the world who probably should be asleep, but is not. You get to bed, mister. I reckon 2 more races, 2 more wins. You should. 2 more wins. Oh, you can go if you want. But I'm going to stay on for 2 more wins. That I could be here all night. Thank you. I could be here all night if I say 2 more wins. 2 more races. Ah, man. 2 more races and I'll call it. Because I do have to load some things for... Oh, Sleepy Joe's not here anymore. It's just regular Joe. I do have to load some things for the radio show before a certain time. I've just neglected to do so. Leave it to the last minute. I have no reasons. I want to become a star. That's a reason, yes. I think so. Thanks, mate. And thank you to Viable. Sounds like I'm sponsored. This stream is sponsored by Viable. Click the link in the description for 30% off your next purchase at Viable, who sells topical Canadian tidbits. So stupid. My punishment for having such shit gags is getting completely screwed there. So thank you to me. And thank you to Bible. Ah! Almost fell in the hole! Wow, take the wide berth while he's at. Yep, no worries. Thank God I didn't say 2 more wins. I know it's only the second lap, but like, I'm not in winning capacity right now. I think we can all agree. Oh man, this sucks ass. At least I'm far enough away from 6,000 that, again, my primary objective for today was to accomplish 6,000 VR, and we got there. So, come on. Okay, got the double item box. We're trailing a mushroom. I mean, we're trailing a banana. Never mind. Come on. We can do this. That is good. I feel like I just shouldn't say anything, because every time I do anything, something bad happens. Every time I say, like, oh, that's good, shit hits the fan. Got that, like, mum looking past reading glasses face on to try and see through the through the goop. Oh, that's probably why I'm eating ass, because I've got 2 points. Lucky there. Oh, I definitely could have. Double item box. God, I just can't hack any position over 8th place at the moment. Hey. Oh, dude. I could have been fine if that lightning bolt didn't fuck shit up. That's infuriating. Yeah, we're definitely only doing... Just assessing my options here. Whatever happens first, either I'll get to 6,180 VR, which I'm going to put that in the title just for a gag. Just because it's so specific. 6,180 VR. It'll either be 6,180 VR or 6,130 VR. Whatever I hit first will be the end of the stream. Oh my god. These are the ramblings of someone who's been streaming for like 8 hours, not someone who's been streaming for like 80 minutes. Oh, jeez. What's for dinner? Thanks for asking. Butter chicken this evening. I had a bomb-ass beef stir-fry that I made last night for the second night in a row. Leftovers for the win. And tonight, we're on that butter chicken with rice and with veggies. Yeah, butter chicken slaps. It's so funny. My partner hates the thought of whole chicken breast. She just can't do it. She can eat chicken breast fine. You have butter chicken on a weekly basis. It is good to be you, sir. She hates chicken breast. She likes eating it, but she hates seeing it. And so our kind of middle of the road thing is when we're having butter chicken or any chicken dish that requires cutting up chicken breast, she'll cook it, but I have to cut up the chicken breast. So I've already done that. I did that pre-stream because I knew that I would get carried away and probably leave it to the very, very last minute if I did it post-stream. So the chicken is sufficiently diced, ready to rock and roll. We've got that butter chicken simmer sauce, ready to rock and roll. Oh god, I'm so keen. I'm starving, my god. You never know how much streaming really makes you want to hoe into some butter chicken. I've never really been able to figure out the right distance to jump on those mushrooms. I used to know perfectly in Mario Kart Wii, but I feel like they're all just slightly different now. The boosts that you can get are just slightly different now. And so I feel like I always overshoot and just almost fall off, which has been very close recently. Oh, yes! Oh, God. That was what I wanted to happen a couple of races ago. Oh, see what I mean? Like, I almost say shit. Like, where do I bounce? Like, is this... So that was fun. God, this is so stressful. What did I get hit by? If there are any times where I'm screaming and you think it might be fun, clip it, Viral. And I didn't mean that in the ironic sense. I did mean that. Because I can't do it. Oh, I'm first! Yeah, if there's anything that you think is funny that I could put on my socials, to be like, hey, look, I'm streaming, guys. Any, like, random outbursts of fear or pleasure. Clip it up. And leave it there for me to do nothing with, I'm sure. Oh. See what I fucking... Ah! Okay, that's a bit that's a bit excessive, don't you think? Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Fuck yeah. I appreciate you holding on to your clipping powers. You only get the really good stuff. Great call. Fantastic call, my man. You're the boss here. You're running the show right now. I'm just glad I got first. I didn't even see what VR I was up to. Maybe it's time to end the stream because I got up to a certain amount of VR. Oh, I went to go look at the stream and I can't see. Where is everyone? Okay, there we go. Is that a Hitler? It's always one. It's always one. Oh, it says on my partner's home. I can hear the front door. Hi! How are you? I'm streaming. She's not gonna come in. I think in that case, I will make this the last. I'll make this the last one. Regardless of where my VR sits, I'll have to make this the last one. Because it's butter chicken time. We know what it's like. It's been a good ride. Yeah, good call. You are the moderator. Judge, jury, and executioner. Oh, dude. This is not a good way to end. Come on. We gotta go out in a blaze of glory here. I'm talking... First, second, or third, at least. We're gonna do some... We're gonna make something happen. By what we're doing. Not that one. Come on. Oh, I was so sure it was gonna be gone. Oh, give me something good. Alright, I'll take that. Take a little damage. Oh shit. Come on. Oh. I don't know why I feel the need to like get really up in it when I'm turning corners and shit, but like it just feels right, you know? And hell, it works. I don't have motion controls on, but you know what? It helps the illusion. Did a ghost just take my flower? That's arse. That sucks. This is feeling good. We're feeling good here. Something good. Oh, this is good. This is going well. Why do I say these things? It's just giving the universe complete license to fuck me. Oh my god, I'm actually like... I'm sweating. This is intense. Oh! Come on, come here. You sneaky little dog. I was third so consistently. And now I am down to sixth. Hopefully everyone's in a cluster and they all eat shit from this bullshit. Hopefully they get knocked out of the goddamn sky. Come on. gonna get a little bit of VR from this. Just a little bit. It's 2 bullet bills right now. We got pretty close to 1,680. We got pretty close. And I'm happy to call it there. I feel happy with what we've achieved today. Mr. Moderator, Mr. Viable Sir. We're officially calling it there. So to you, Viable, good night to you, sir. To anyone who eventually clicks onto this stream